picture and told them that little girl that you was gonna be here right now?
I don't know, bro.
Alright. You don't know?
What's going on, YouTube? So today we're gonna be doing a crazy reaction about these predator catches are getting out of hand. And me personally, I'm not gonna lie, these catches are kind of get out of hand. I've seen a bunch of clips on TikTok, but you know, I really can't do anything about it. And yeah, that's basically it. But with further ado, so let's get straight into the video.
Go get him. Get him. Jinkies. The predator lost his glasses. Jinkies.
Is he forcing the man to crawl on the ground for his glasses? Alright now, come on, bro. That's kind of overboard now.
Oh, Scoob. What kind of mysteries we got ourselves into today, Alan?
Why are you doing this?
Because you're a
No, I'm not.
You came to meet a little boy talking about how many guys you got
I'm
with.
interested in, man, okay?
What?
I'm not interested. I just want to go home.
You think I'm selling you something?
Yo, these pred catches are getting out of hand. They had this man crawling like he was looking for a revive in Fortnite. They got this man doing the Velma special. They got this man on the floor in a Target yelling jinkies. That is actually embarrassing. And what's even more embarrassing is that this man was out here saying, "I'm not interested," as if he didn't just try to link up with a teenager. He's acting like this man is some sort of door-to-door salesman. I mean, I did try to meet up with a little boy, but I'm not interested. Like, bro, he's not trying to sell you something. He's trying to get you locked up in that slammer, my guy. But if you thought that this was crazy, when I tell you, these pred catches get even more insane. Lately, there's been a whole new wave of pred catchers, and instead of just embarrassing these predators like Chris Hansen, Skeeter Jean, or predator poachers,
Where are you, black?
Yeah, it's probably a angry or something.
people are now just straight up beating up these predators.
What?
You said maybe. That's not affirmative or disavowed.
You keep pointing that finger at me, and you're gonna get your ringed. Now, maybe isn't a good answer to try to pick up little boys, is it? Is maybe a good answer? We gotta trying to take off here.
Dang! Dang!
Going down. Oh, he's trying to pick up little kids. Oh, I missed. This man's trying to pick up a little boy on the internet.
Oh my goodness! Yo! Yo!
This one genuinely cracks me up every time I see it. The way that this man just gave him the pimp slap of death mid-sentence. It also cracks me up how this man literally just swings, misses, and says, "Ooh, I missed."
Oh, I missed.
Like it's some sort of arcade game. Like, bro. And to top it all off, this man just runs him into the table. Like, peak entertainment, if I do say so myself. Here's another pred catch where this predator ends up getting slapped up.
Who used your picture and told them that little girl that you was gonna be here right now?
I don't know, bro.
Alright. You don't know?
I can't. Yo. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you want to get the police involved?
You don't know? You think I'm stupid?
No, I don't think you're
Okay,
stupid.
so is some CIA agent using your picture, or are you using your picture?
The other night, I was talking to somebody on
Hold my
a
phone.
different
And what?
app.
And what? No, hold on. And what happened?
It was a-
So you're not here to. You're not here to.
Oh my god. Look at the side of his face. Yo, I don't mean to laugh. It's just like.
Meet a 13-year-old girl.
No.
My bad, Josh.
I literally can't.
My bad, Josh. Boy, lying out his
No,
ass.
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Trying to pick up a little girl. You on the farm, right? So you used to rednecks. You used to rednecks.
In your city,
Now, the two main pred catchers that are beating on these predators are a guy that goes by the name of Jay Carnicom DAP and Shua Mundi. And if you thought that they couldn't get any crazier, there's another pred catch that they did where they literally hit this man with a Walmart cart.
You thought you
Oh, I seen this.
boy tonight?
I seen
Don't grab
this.
my phone. Why'd you gonna be a 13-year-old? Why are you gonna be a 13-year-old boy? This man shot at me, the 13-year-old boy, for.
And with these pred catches, there's even moments where these predators will even try to fight back.
You wanna go out and scrap?
For what? What's that gonna solve?
Let's
Come
go.
on, guys.
Finally.
What was that for, man?
Finally. Come on. Come on.
Hey,
let's go.
hello. Why?
Yeah, finally. Yeah, I love that.
Now, when it comes to these types of pred catches where they're putting their hands on these predators, I'm seeing two sides to it. Some people think that maybe these pred catchers are going a little too far and they should just get the evidence and...
Alright, see, I'm not gonna lie. They are going, you know, they're going a little too far by, like, you know, but they can get like a little hits in there, but like they don't get to punch them and slap them all up in their face. But like, you know, that's just me. That's just me, all right?
let the police do the rest of the work instead of beating on these predators. Even though these preds are bad people and they're trying to link up with children, some people are saying that they shouldn't be getting beaten on at the end of the day because it's just straight up unprofessional. They should just embarrass the predators, then give the paperwork to the police. Like, that's just more of a professional approach. But then others think that the police isn't doing enough, / these preds aren't really getting what they truly deserve.
Yeah,
So
they are right at a certain, like, you know, point, because like some preds, you know, police take them in and they go to jail or something like that, prison and all that, and basically like that. But like these people out here, they're just like, you know, they're giving them a lesson, and then they go to jail, and then, you know,
these beatings are pretty justified. Those are like the two main sides I'm seeing. Now, I will say I do understand both sides, and I do believe these predators are deserving of these beatings, because at the end of the day, like I said, they're trying to meet up with little kids. That is disgusting and that is illegal. Why are you, as a 40-year-old man, trying to link up with a child or even a teenager? Like, that's just straight up disgusting, my guy. Imagine if these dudes didn't show up and a child...
I don't, like, how down bad do you have to be that you have to meet up with a little child? All right, that's just crazy. If you can't find love, you can't find love. I'm just gonna say that you don't have to meet up with a little kid to, yeah.
showed up. Instead, what would have happened? That kid would have been traumatized. Something really bad would have happened, you know? But at the same time, I do think that these beatings are very dangerous, because you never really know what these preds have on them. Also, a lot of people have crash out tendencies nowadays. It'd be nothing for a predator to just straight up blick up the spot after they get exposed, since their life is already basically over. There's actually a situation where a predator actually shot one of these individuals. I believe it was Jay Carnicom, during a pred catch. Basically what happened, they caught this predator in target and they started following him around once they saw him and eventually confronted him.
Yo, is that Dante?
Hell yeah.
Man.
Hell yeah, that's Dante.
My man, you want to have a conversation about what you're doing here?
And once this predator notices that they have a phone recording him, he goes to reach for the phone and they kind of start to get into like a little scuffle. And once that happens, the cameraman drops the camera and intervenes, so you can't see much, but you can obviously hear what's going on still.
What's up?
Then mid-scuffle, you can hear a gunshot go off.
Watch out. Get up off me.
And unfortunately, one of the pred catchers got shot in the leg. Now, I don't think the shot affected the pred catcher as much, because after he got shot, it sounds like they still continued to like wrestle a bit with each other.
Put that shit down, bro.
And after they were done like wrestling with the guy, they eventually ended up taking his gun and the predator ran off.
Shot.
How you got a gun and get your own gun took? Yo, you're a goofy.
Or something.
I got the gun away, brother.
Josh, he was gonna kill me. He was gonna kill all of us. What?
Now, obviously, this predator did get exposed, but at the same time, one of the hunters were shot, and it could have been way worse. And this is why I understand that side where people think that the police should really handle these situations, because it's like, at the end of the day, this could have ended terribly. it really could have. Luckily it didn't, but it easily could have. There's actually a pred catcher that was killed, and he went by the name of Bupak Shakur, or Footage Gang 248 on Instagram, and a lot of people suspected that he actually died during a pred catch. A quick summary of like his content: basically what he'd do, he'd catch predators in Michigan by posing as a underage girl online. Once he'd meet up with these predators, he'd embarrass them, slap them, break their car windows, or even slash their tires. And one day when he was out, he walked into a diner and he confronted this group of two. One was 16 going on 17 and the other was 18 years old. And that confrontation turned into a fist fight, and then that fist fight turned into a shooting. The 16-year-old actually shot Bupak, and then later on that night, Bupak ended up passing away. Like I said, people suspected that his death was from a pred catch. There's no real confirmed evidence from the police to back up that claim, but I started to do a little digging with this because I just thought it was pretty interesting. Now, some sources are saying that Bupak actually accused one of the two of being a pedophile, and that's why he punched the guy. That's what one source is saying. Another source, which is an Instagram comment on his most recent post, which, I mean, that right there could already tell you like the validity of this, but I'm still going to say it anyway. The comment states that a predator that he caught before maced him in the situation, and Bupak saw him in that diner, and that's why he confronted him. And then that's when the whole altercation happened. Now, my takeaway from it, if this death was from a predator catch, then that's just another example of why these vigilante predator catches are pretty dangerous. But if this death wasn't caused because of that, then I mean, we can just throw it out the window, you know? This has nothing to do with a predator catch, you know? He was a pred catcher, but his death wasn't caused from a predator catch. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these vigilante pred catches in the
Well, that was the end of the video, YouTube. But if you guys like this, hey, and you guys want to see more about like these preds and all that, I actually kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, if you liked it, yeah, comment down below if you liked it, and yeah, like, subscribe, please do all that good stuff. It really helps me out, and yes, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys.